a doctor in the United States of America that teach them the most advanced health strategies in more of a program format, live the lifestyle of their dreams, considered the most successful virtual doctor. And that's why so many doctors are coming and wanting to learn from us that are just passionate about health.
Wow, this is like getting huge now, and it's coming in Japan. It's like, could you explain a little bit?
Luckily, I'm on the cutting edge, and the opportunity in Japan is much greater than in America. There's a lot of competition in America. There's such a huge opportunity. It enables us to be able to create, and I trained all these different people in this health consultant certification program. By the year 2020, there's going to be a deficit of 9,000 doctors to work with doctors, and they're going to be looking for other providers. Have a massive impact on the health and can help people reverse.
And they need to learn about health also,
and learn a lot of this cutting edge information. I mean, they're making millions and millions of dollars a year in the world, Oxford and England, and we're taking this, you want to apply it to your life, which is what all the health consultants do when they come to our environment.
So thank you, Dr. Jones, for being here to do an interview for Japanese people today. So I want you to introduce a little bit about yourself, please.
Sure. Yeah, of course. You know, I'm a doctor in the United States of America that really is passionate about transforming health and really helping people understand and learn the things that they need to learn in order to not only transform their own health, but be able to transform the health of people that they want to serve. So we train health entrepreneurs and doctors and dentists and dietitians and aromatherapy experts across America, and we teach them the most advanced health strategies in more of a program format so that they can help people transform their health, but also live the lifestyle of their dreams and really be able to earn an amazing living, which is what I've done. So I'm considered the most successful virtual doctor, where I make over 7 figures. I work 2 days a week in my business, and I travel the world doing some really amazing things. But I've created a system where I bring people through that is so much better than the traditional medical model. And that's why so many doctors are coming and wanting to learn from us, because of the results that we're getting with people. And of course, the lifestyle that it affords the doctors that we train, and now all the other people that are coming that are just passionate about health.
Wow, sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So what kind of clients you have now?
Well, you know, I didn't start like this. You know, I have a lot of high-level clients right now, but I just started working with just the average person that just was dealing with health challenges and that wanted to learn the best strategies to overcome the challenges that they were dealing with, like sleep deprivation and headaches and fatigue and you know, all of these different chronic diseases and conditions like heart disease and cancer and things of that nature. They'd come because they wanted help, but now what I do is I work with executives, entrepreneurs, and a lot of Hollywood celebrities and some of the most advanced producers and screenwriters in Hollywood, and I help them really transform their health and maximize their health in their lives. And we do that through $15,000 and $25,000 programs.
Wow, sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to interview you today is that I live in LA now, and it's like there are lots of the opportunities out there, and especially in the health and wellness market, it's so huge. And like if you're online, you see all the ads about health entrepreneurs and health retreat and supplement, how you become health and more energy and vitality. So that's I was wondering, like, wow, this is like getting huge now, and
Yeah.
it's coming in Japan. So, like, could you explain a little bit about that opportunity, please?
Yeah, there's a huge opportunity in Japan because in America it's taken off, you know, and luckily I'm on the cutting edge
Right.
and I'm kind of leading the force of this new wellness industry here in the United States. But you know, thanks to you, we're bringing it essentially to Japan because the opportunity in Japan is much greater than in America. There's a lot of competition in America. There's not in Japan. We're going to be educating people on the most advanced cutting edge health strategies. And the biggest opportunity that exists in Japan is because of the challenges that the healthcare system in Japan is facing.
So now I live in Los Angeles, California. That I see so many like health entrepreneurs and like retreats. When I, see that website or online, so many ads for the like supplements and juicing and yoga class and people who want to learn about health. So I was wondering, this is like huge booming right now in the US.
Yeah, it's completely taken off, and there's so many health entrepreneurs and health consultants that are running, you know, at least the people that I train over here in the U.S. I train a lot of different people that want to be health consultants. I mean, they're making anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 per person that they bring through the program. There's such a huge opportunity because just like in Japan, the healthcare system in America is broken, and what this enables us to do is it enables us to be able to create programs and to create health systems for people to experience. That's what people want. They want to experience something that will actually help them transform their health. And because of that, the health industry has taken off. In fact, it is 25% of the American GDP. It's over $6 trillion of the American economy, and people are investing so much more money into it just for the same reasons why they would invest so much into it in Japan as well.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. You know, then now it's the booming market is coming to Japan, right? Because as you explained, the Japanese healthcare system is not working anymore.
Yeah.
But simultaneously, many people start to be interested in health and losing weight and becoming more high performers.
Yes,
and So
that's really cool
Yeah.
because a lot of people are focused on symptoms and disease, and they want to get rid of their disease and they want to get rid of their symptoms, which is great. And you can teach people how to do that. But more and more people recognize that cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, depression, all these different conditions, these are conditions that start years in advance. And they want to prevent that from happening because they see it happen in their parents, they see it happen in their children perhaps, or their friends. So, I mean, unfortunately, there's a major problem, but people are wanting to tap into this wellness industry, and there's a huge opportunity for people that are wanting to prevent disease and access higher levels of performance, increase energy, brain function, productivity in their work. The list goes on. There's so many benefits. They get better sleeps at night. Their body composition changes. They go from being overweight to looking amazing. Like last year I was in Japan and I trained all these different people in this health consultant certification program. Well, I came back 6 months later and I didn't even recognize them because they had lost so much weight. So this stuff works in Japan just like it works over here in the US.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, I heard that the Japanese healthcare system is not working anymore. Also, I heard that we have the problem of the number of the doctors in Japan in the future.
Yeah. Well, Harvard graduate Kenji Shibaya, he's a PhD also from University of Tokyo. He's a professor at the University of Tokyo right now. He said that the Japanese healthcare system that worked in the past has begun to fail. And it's begun to fail because it's symptoms-based. It's only treating symptoms. Most people want more than that nowadays. They want to help address the cause of the problem. And then he also said that there's a shortage. The expenses are very high for the healthcare system in Japan. And he's saying if it keeps going the way that it's going to bankrupt the country. So I'm excited because there's a huge opportunity, because of these issues. Now, like you said, there's a massive shortage of doctors in Japan. By the year 2020, there's going to be a deficit of 9,000 doctors in Japan. That means a lot of people aren't going to be able to have doctors, and they're not going to be able to work with doctors, and they're going to be looking for other providers. Well, luckily, a lot of them are going to be looking to work with the people that we train in Japan.
Wow, that's amazing. I think because many people interested about becoming healthier, but just reality, people get disease, they go to doctors, they get the pills, and just they keep taking pills. They're not becoming, healthier or more energies,
Right, yeah.
So that's a huge problem, but also a huge opportunity but people who want to be healthier, they need somebody advise them, what they should eat, how they exercise, how they sleep,
This is it. Because, listen, the average medical doctor gets 1 hour of nutrition training in their whole medical program. The same is true in the US as it is over in Japan. So you're not getting a very educated individual on nutrition and fitness and all these what we call lifestyle strategies that have a massive impact on the health and can help people reverse disease and even prevent disease. And so we see it all the time when we teach people how to sleep properly, how to maximize their energy throughout the day, how to understand the best strategies for fitness, even if they only have 5 minutes a day, to learn the best cutting-edge strategies for cleansing and for kind of purging the body and removing environmental toxins, which unfortunately in Japan is a huge, huge problem. I mean, you look at what's happening in China, in India, there's all this industry taking place, and they're burning all this dirty coal in these factories, and the dirty coal has mercury in it. Into the air, and it's coming down into our oceans, it's bioaccumulating in the fish that the Japanese people are eating. Now you're seeing Alzheimer's levels reaching higher and higher levels in Japan, and it's unprecedented. I mean, these diseases are at higher levels than we've ever seen before. And you even see higher levels of uranium because of the power plant explosion and things of that nature in Japan. So there's some major, major problems. And I think a lot of Japanese people, they know that the government isn't telling them the full story. And when I was visiting the Imperial Palace in Japan, a Japanese person came up to me who spoke English, and he was telling me that he was bringing and sending his kids to New Zealand because of how toxic it is in Japan. And I was like, wow, I'm over here teaching people about this and teaching people cutting-edge health strategies, but I mean, people are literally uprooting their families out of Japan to live somewhere else because they know the truth of what's going on.
Yeah, that's so true. Also that we can't really find true information or source about the health in Japan.
Yeah.
Because it's, my dad had a cancer before. Then at the time, you get panic and, you want to order all the books about cancer and becoming healthy and Google everything. But I couldn't find what really, which one's really true, then which one I can use that for. Luckily I knew you. That was, I was calling all the day and get advice. But I think now everyone in Japan, they need to learn about health, also need to have somebody on the side to call them up or ask, questions, so which is our health consultants. But I think people watching this video wondering who is this for? You know, what kind of people is good for the health consultants? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, in America, we've attracted a lot of doctors, medical doctors, dentists, chiropractors, naturopaths, physiotherapists. We've attracted even people that are like, you know, aromatherapists and massage therapists and things of that nature. But a lot of doctors, and then what we're finding is that a lot of people that are just interested in health, what I call health entrepreneurs, that are just passionate about health, they're starting to come and learn this. And it's funny because they're making sometimes more money than the doctors are making in as a health consultant. But you know, the information really is for people that are in the health space, that are really interested in learning the most cutting edge technologies and understanding the best strategies and solutions to help people maximize their overall health and vitality.
So there are two types of people. First type of people is they're already in the health industries, like doctors, dentists, chiropractors, aromatherapists, whoever, like they want to do something for other people. You know, they want to help others. They want to give like health advice. And so those people. Also second type of people is they just love about health and become health consultants, health entrepreneurs, and advising like dieting, juicing, how to like work out. So it's like more like personal trainers or somebody give the advice for the fitness, yoga instructors.
That's right. And I mean, a lot of people from Japan, there was doctors, nurses, personal trainers, physiotherapists, aromatherapists, and even a mother that didn't even have any health background. She wanted to come and learn a lot of this cutting edge information. And she ended up building a business that is making some of the doctors' businesses look bad, you know. So I mean, she's impacting a lot of people because she followed the system that we developed and really perfected over here in the U.S.
Yeah. Also, I'm amazed that, as you explained earlier, that the health entrepreneurs like has bigger business than the doctors and like becoming like celebrities. And you know, many they have followers on Instagram, Facebook, and blogs, and everybody like into those health and fitness.
Oh, totally.
You know?
I mean, you hear of David Asprey. You know, he's written a book called Bulletproof, and you know, he's very popular both in Japan and in America, and he's not a doctor, you know, at all. You've got JJ Virgin. She's not a doctor, and she goes around and educates people across America because, you know, and they've built really big followings, and I mean, they're making millions and millions of dollars a year. So, you know, again, some of the doctors that understand this information and the marketing, they reach very high levels of success. And these other people that are just passionate about health, that are what I call health entrepreneurs, you know, they oftentimes can build bigger businesses than those of the doctors that come to our events. Yeah,
that's I always talk about the expert industry. You know, people in US, they have more knowledges and about marketing and opportunities, then just do it. That I can see that, especially the health industries, the health experts and health consultants, those big wave coming to Japan. So this is like great time to start now. So some of the people watching this video wondering like, oh, I'm already in the doctor or health business, but I don't make as much as money I wanted to make, or like I'm just like house mom, or I just want to learn about more health, but can I be a health consultant? Like, what do I need to do? They're wondering, you know. Can you give them some advice, please?
Yeah, and that's a good concern. A lot of doctors, they have a ceiling on their income. You know, there's only a certain amount that they can make. And when doctors learn the information that we teach, they can make way more money than what they would normally. And obviously, like you said, the mothers and the people passionate about health, there's three things, really. The first thing is you need to learn the health system. We call it the CLEAR program. And this is the process that you bring people through to completely transform their health. And it's amazing because the information is based off the most cutting edge research that comes out of Harvard University, Stanford, comes out of Yale, some of the most prestigious universities in the world, Oxford in England. And we're taking this cutting edge information and putting into health programs to enable people to actually benefit in the long term. So people feel really good about bringing people through the CLEAR program. So number one, you need to know the system. Number two, you need to know the HBS. This is the Health Consultant Business System. HBS is the Health Consultant Business System, and it's the system and strategies that has taken me years to learn myself. And I've literally invested hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to figure it out myself. And now that I have a business that's in the 7 figures range, I've perfected the understanding of HBS, and now I can educate other people on this business system that is extremely powerful. And then the third thing that you need is a really powerful peer group. If you don't have people that you can bounce ideas off of and learn from and kind of go back and forth with, then you're not going to succeed at the level that you could. So again, number one, understand the health system, CLEAR, understand HBS, the Health Consultant Business System, and number three is really surround yourself with passionate people that are really great peers that can help uplift and encourage you. Yeah.
So you explained about CLEAR program. It's about how to become healthy, right? Also,
Yes.
you can teach that by using this program, you can teach others how to become healthier, right?
Right, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's the medical system focuses on treating symptoms, right? They're only focused on one little thing, and they give a medication to cover that symptom, but they're not looking at the full picture. So this program looks at the body holistically. It looks at the body as a dynamic unit, and it's very powerful because we give people specific solutions and strategies to help them address their problems and really maximize their health, performance, brain function, energy, body composition, etc. But we give you, the systems, the step-by-step systems for bringing people into the CLEAR program, because a lot of people are like, well, how can I sell something like this? They're wondering, can I even sell this? And it's actually easy to sell, and it's easy to sell because number one, a lot of people they'll just hand you a book, and you'll read the book, but does that cause transformation? Oftentimes, it doesn't. The other thing is that I could get on a phone call with you and I could just tell you everything to do, and then I'll never talk to you again, right? But what a health consultant does through the CLEAR program is they bring people through the process. They hold the person's hand and they bring them through the process of upgrading their health. Now, on the ladder of desire for what people want to pay for, that's what people want to pay for. They don't want to necessarily pay for a bunch of books or information. They want to pay for the transformative process of going through that system. And we give you everything, what you do in month 1, what you do in month 2, how do you remove environmental toxins that have been bioaccumulating inside the body, how do you increase brain function, how do you help people that are fatigued and tired to overcome that fatigue and tired. If people with eczema, that is a big problem in Japan, these people with skin problems, how do you help them, transform the internal environment so that it expresses externally and helps them create a healthier external appearance and heal their skin. So these are things that people want to know that is educated within the CLEAR program.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So if people learn that program, they can not only be healthier and more energized, but they can teach that and through that program to other people too.
And that's where the true transformation comes, is you learn the information. You want to apply it to your life, which is what all the health consultants do when they come to our environment. When I see them, after I come back, I'm like, these people are transformed human beings. It's really amazing to see that. But you want to teach people about it because it helps you solidify what you already know, and then it helps other people start making transformations. And I even recommend the people that I'm training, hey, teach this to your wife, teach this to your kids, teach this to the people around you, because it's information that truly creates long-term transformation. I actually invested over $500,000 into my training that's out there. And so I'm going to take all of the things that I've learned up in Canada to go to the United States of America and study to get my doctorate.
Wow, so if you follow this tree system, it's almost impossible to not to succeed.
Yeah,
right?
we call it the ultimate success system because they create unbelievable growth and momentum in their businesses. And we've seen people build, really successful businesses in Japan. I know that people are regularly hitting the six-figure mark, and we've had over 100 people go through our certification, go through the process of educating them on these advanced strategies. This is making over $300,000.
Wow.
Will enable you to make a good amount of money and live a very reasonable lifestyle as well. Transform people's lives, and it is a new health model. It's what I call the human potential, the CLEAR program, that health system, the health consultant business system, HBS, and then really surrounding yourself with a great peer group that will help you to take it to the next level.
They can make other people to make, more than 7 figures.
今日のビデオはいかがだったでしょうか。今日もビデオを見ていただいてありがとうございました。ではここから特典の、ご案内の時間です。特典はですね LINE アットにですね LINE アットに登録してひらがなで睡眠と睡眠の睡眠ですね、ひらがなで睡眠と入れて LINE アットにお送りしてください。送っていただければすぐに特典の動画を、お送りしますので楽しみにお待ちください。では、次のビデオもですね非常に興味深い内容になっていますので確実に、見て、そして、またコメントや感想などをいただければと思います。ではまた次のビデオでお会いしましょう。